Aries, Aries, Aries. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Inspirational Guidance Tarot. Ebony here. Here to do a read. I'm kind of focusing on what it is that you're actually thinking and going through right now. Of course, that's tarot, but what it is deeply that you need to know and what it is that you're experiencing. I'm hoping that they resonate. They do resonate. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If they don't, like, subscribe to the channel. And maybe some messages here later on for you. But as of now, this is what I'm shooting for. And check out your moon and your rising sign for additional messages, just in case you may resonate with those there. Still in hopes, though, that you take something here or you're able to use something to guide you along the way. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. And if you're not, then y'all know how I get down, right? Let's get straight to it. All right. So Aries, what it is that you need to know. How you doing, Aries? How are ya? Hope all is well with you. All is well with me. It's a beautiful day outside. I woke up, you know. Kids happy. I'm happy. Healthy. Not as. Lose some weight, Aries. Lose some weight, Aries. But other than that, I'm good. You know. Aries, Aries, let's get it. Are you ready? No cut. 3 for Aries. I don't know why my fingers won't. Aries. All right, Aries. 3 cards, Aries. Okay, this 2. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. Look at the bigger picture. We had this one where you need a release, but it was sideways and it didn't come out. So, okay. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. Excuse me, Aries. So we're going to read the book on you and your loved ones are safe to start off. Okay. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desires. Make sure you put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you or your children or child. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed, Aries? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. Ooh. All right, Aries. So let's go ahead and put some additional messages on it, shall we? You and your loved ones are safe. But this is clearly about you, right? Nurturing you, taking care of you, making clear decisions on what it is that you want to do with your life, with yourself, moving forward in certain creative ventures, endeavors, starting things new, planning for your future. Starting with simple goals, goals that you've written down already, completing them one by one. No cut. All right. You and your loved ones are safe, Aries. Okay. King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands. Looking at the big picture. Aries. Looking at the big picture. Meditate, contemplate, Aries. Meditate and contemplate. Oh. One more. Aries. Meditate and contemplate. Okay. One more. And I take all three of them. So, okay. All right. All right, Aries, this is what we got going on here. Or what you have now. You and your loved ones are safe. King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Two of Wands. Clearly about you. Financial security, releasing what it is that is keeping you bonded. Eight of Swords is more self-inflicted. What you're imposing on yourself, your thoughts, how you're thinking a situation through, how you're thinking about moving forward, what it is that you need to share with you when it comes down to you looking out for your security. What it is that you need for you, making a clear decision on what you need to make happen for yourself is basically what I get here with this scenario, Aries. Okay. You know you deserve financial security. Release yourself from self-inflicted bonds and focus on what you need to make happen. So this is clearly just about you. So whatever you got to shed, what goals that you have, what is keeping you stuck within yourself? You know, what thoughts are keeping you stuck? What's keeping you trapped? This is all self-imposed. Why you're not going to do something is because I feel like this because of this situation. It's time to release that. It's time to release all those negative thoughts that you have, the anxiety that you have. It's time to release that self-imposed prison that you're in. It's time to step out into the new. It's time to look out to your horizons when it comes down to your security of yourself. With loving you, taking care of you, whatever. Something small, from getting your nails and feet done, to going back to school, to starting a new job, relationship, whatever it is that brings you your security and allows you to be healthy and happy within you and for yourself. Make that clear decision. Focus on that. Whatever it is you got to release that keeps you stagnant within yourself, that you hold on to, that keeps you held back from being able to receive all the wonderful things and opportunities that are out here that can be offered to you, or what's keeping you blinded by seeing them. Release that within yourself. Looking at the bigger picture, you have the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Devil. Looking at the Page of Pentacles. Looking at the bigger picture. Okay, this could be business for someone. And you're in need of actually either looking over the contract or looking at all the opportunities you have within this job or this business venture. Trying to delegate of what's needed and what's not needed. Trying to critique and strategize it. That can be one thing. This can also be a block of, you may be noticing that there's a block when it comes down to your financial security, and it's due to toxicities. It could be stinking, thinking, drinking, smoking. It could be whatever it is. It's some toxicities there. It could be people. Okay. Is a need for you to just step back and get a clear understanding on where you're going, what it is that you want to do, how it is that you want to create it. And understand that you can have this new beginning moving forward as long as you're open-minded about it, you're prioritizing, and you're taking one step and moving forward. Slowly but surely, quick as you can, but one step in front of the other. Building blocks for your security. Okay? And removing whatever it is that you just can't. This can also be thinking. Stabilizing how you think. Stabilizing, starting over to give more power to loving you and having loving connections and loving thoughts about people, places, and things, as opposed to being in a headspace where you're just thinking negative about them. It can be that as well. But a releasing of what's holding you back is definite here. And it's a need to look at the bigger picture of it, whether that's you, for you, someone else, your thoughts. However, moving away from one situation, moving into another situation, being very clear about that. So that's what I get there, Aries. Moving forward, we have meditate and contemplate. You have the Ace of Cups, you have the High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Moon. So meditating and contemplating, it looks like it's a lot here. You're definitely, in your headspace when it comes down to maybe a new emotional situation. Could be a romantic person coming in, needing to have the balance in that situation, needing to have the balance with yourself, not create a illusion for yourself in your head by, oh, is this person this, is this person that, oh my goodness, is this gonna go this way, is that gonna go that way? No, but being open and open-minded that not everyone is the same. Or meditating and contemplating about, are you going to make a decision about it, a right decision about it? Oh, am I going in the right direction? Oh, well, what if, like I said, is there so many, what if, oh, well, no. Don't do that, Aries, to yourself. Okay? Because you do deserve love. Balance yourself out here. Get back to rediscover. Take the time to rediscover the you. Could be you meditating on that. Because all of this could be just clearly just you breaking things down, looking at the bigger picture of you. Because it's time for you to nourish yourself. It's time for you to go after your goals and aspirations. It's time for you to pick up the pieces with how your thinking process, how far your thinking process has brought you. What changes that you just clearly need to make for yourself to move forward. And meditate on those things, manifesting the new things in your life, bringing balance to yourself. Okay, and just the moon here is normally it's just guiding you. Is, in other words, with the High Priestess connected, saying you are guided in the right direction. There's no need to be in your head when it comes to the Four of Swords about questioning whether or not you're doing it right or whatever the case may be. You're doing it right, Aries. Okay, you're doing it right, and if you're not doing it at this time, you will be. This is the process that you'll be going through. Okay, it's sort of a transformation. It's sort of a going within. It's an awakening moment, and you're just like, okay, you have Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. It's like it's beginnings, it's fresh, it's new. Then you have Swords, things that you are in your head about, and then you have like Two of Wands and Devil energy, things you need to release. Stability and intuition and having balance, and this is what I see. This is what's here. Welcome in new love and trust what it brings. Take time to rediscover your vitality. Your intuition is guiding you to make the right decision. And your intuition is guiding you to the truth. And you're going to give and receive for the universal good. So at the end of the day, when I look at all of this, it's just saying, Aries, whatever changes that you are needing to make is going to start with you going within. It's going to start with your thinking process. What it is that you've been thinking about, the thought that brought you this far. Has it been conducive to what it is you're going for in life? Has it been matching up with what it is you've been expecting out of life for yourself? You know? Has it been stabilizing you so far? Obviously, you've been in your head about a lot of things. A lot of things. Wanting to explore, wanting to look out to the horizons to something new, wanting to go ahead and bring balance to a situation, trying to figure out which way to go, what direction is good, is this direction okay? When it comes to new love, do I welcome this in? What do I do? Am I ready to move, or do I stay where I'm at, or do I stay at the job, or do I go ahead and move to this job? I want to, it's like so much of that going on with you right now, Aries, just in your mind about it. Just take some time out and just write it all down if you have to, and just think about everything one by one. Give it a time, and give it a date. If it's an accomplishment, a goal, and just sit with you and just breathe. Because right now you look all over the place, but you are absolutely still on point. It's like a Gemini mind. Thank you. That is me. It's like we got these million things going on. Like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. In a minute, and we remember everything, but the minute something slipped where we didn't remember it, it's kind of like I was supposed to do that too. How could I forget that 1,000th thing? There was 1,222 things and I forgot it. I forgot that one thing. Like, wait, what? You'll sit down, write the stuff down, check it off as you go, because your mind's like that. So when you find yourself like this, Aries, just write it all down. And allow it to come together by you being able to look at it that way. You might need to just go ahead and look at it that way. Write it all down and actually look at it. And then prioritize it of what you can do first. Accomplish first, small goals, little, and what you can what energy you can put towards the other goals, And that's basically what it is. Prioritizing and getting your mind made up to move forward in what you value. What stabilizes you and what you need to do for you. Starting with head space, heart space, lining it all up. Okay? So let's go ahead and get some additional messages for you, Aries. Explore your options. Jump that. No cut. There's no cuts for you so far. Okay. Your loved ones are safe for Aries. Your loved ones are safe. Guarded and protected. Yeah. And that goes on that self-inflicted that I was telling you about, mental, what it is that you tell yourself. And that's part of being guarded and protected. Of why you're telling yourself these things. Too guarded and protected. Look at the bigger picture for Aries. Look at the bigger picture for Aries. Looking at the bigger picture. Detach from the situation. Okay. Meditate and contemplate for Aries. Meditating, contemplate for Aries. Be gentle with yourself. Aries. See? So, guarded and protected over you and your loved ones are safe. In other words, we were talking about that this was clearly about you and your the way you're thinking about things that you need security in, looking out to the horizons to make a decision on what it is you need to share with yourself, getting with yourself to release some type of it could be past pain, past trauma, childhood trauma. It can be thoughts that ring negative, things that you're telling to yourself, kind of a mental abuse. Okay, let me just say that. So we got guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and all that of we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. I'll say advice, assistance. So yes, what it is that you clearly need to do and making a decision on going ahead and going within and kind of like just trying to just prioritize your way of thinking, getting another perspective, a different perspective, as you move forward in other things and areas in your life. Valuing you and your thoughts and visions, absolutely. But going ahead and kind of letting go what you've outgrown that have not brought you any type of happiness or stability or connection. Like attitude. If you have one of those attitudes that's really like, sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. But it's one of these things where it's like, is majority of the time it works for me, or is it majority of the time it doesn't? And looking at that and saying, well, and then moving on to shedding that part and allowing what was working to elevate in your life and you become it. Looking at the bigger picture, detached from the situation. Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachments to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness and peace is everywhere within me in this situation. Exactly. This was cutting away things that were holding you back for your personal growth. Something here that may have been blocking you when it comes down to you starting some type of creative endeavor, going to school or starting something real fresh, real new. And but it was something that was holding you back. Whatever that something is, you know your story. When you look at the bigger picture of it all, detaching from the things that no longer serve you is what's going to be best for you. It's you have it twice because the devil here says is the devil says the same thing. Hope free to release in this deck. So whatever it is that's blocking you, holding you back, whether that's your thoughts that we just discussed over here, whether that's a situation, a person, however see fit, it's time to detach yourself from. If it's your thoughts, it's time to detach yourself from the negative thoughts. Self-infliction, where you're telling yourself certain things, negative, it's time to replace that with positive affirmations moving forward. Detaching from that. Okay, so we have on meditate and contemplate, we have be gentle with yourself. All right, Angel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Boom. So that's exactly what we're discussing here, Aries, with you. You know, releasing what it is that you need to release. looking in the mirror and telling yourself positive things, not being bogged by the negative things or past situations and trauma that we have attachments to. Those feelings we attach to when we grow up, if we have not dealt with them or healed from them, or learned to prioritize them in our lives as an awakening moment that we may need moving forward. Like, you know how you're moving forward in your life and situation arise and it's a situation you've been in before from your past. So you have a tendency to go back there. Sometimes we go back there and you can, we get stuck there in a way where we start allowing it to look like the same thing. But the whole idea is to go back there to see what it was that you did so you can do it differently in this situation. So be gentle with yourself, Aries. Take care of yourself. Love you. Women, go get your nails done, hair done. Salt bath, crystal bath. Looking at mirror and let yourself know every day, each and every day, that you're beautiful. Love and light. And look at your beautiful children. Look at everything that you do have, and appreciating it in a new way. For men out there, you go out there, you get your hair cut, take care of yourself. If you get manicures and everything, wash your car up, buy you some nice kicks, little shirts, something like that, make yourself feel good. Y'all go sit by the water, women, men, and try to find some calm in that. And if you run into it again where it's like, what do I do? How do I do it? Am I doing it right? Be gentle with yourself. Get a pen and pad and write these things down to prioritize better. Because what you probably want to do first, you may need to do last on the list or middle on the list. It might need to be at a 6 or at a 4. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being at a 1. And just sit down with that. And it's going to all work out. Aries, it's going to all work itself out. Doing the work. Okay? All right, so let's move forward with an angel message for you, Aries, to close you out, okay? And being gentle with yourself as well when it comes down to if this is a relationship where you got to meditate and contemplate on, with having balance and you making the right decision. When it comes down to this emotional thing, I'm thinking it's a relationship, but it could also be whatever it is that moves you in the emotional way. It's saying be gentle with yourself with that. Don't be all in your head with the, are you making the right decision? You will know that when you dissect it with that pen and paper. Write it down. Write it down, Aries. Write it down. But you're being guided, and you know you are. Just don't resist the change and the work you need to do for you. You know what I mean? Oh, I cut now. I cut now. All right. Aries. Message for Aries. Okay. Looks like we have 2. Okay, so Lila. I like Lila. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. Exactly what we're saying here, Aries. Meditate, Clearly speak your intentions and your desires. Write them down. Your goals and aspirations. Write them down. So you can prioritize it a little bit better. This one says your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and your mind. Archangel Uriel, exactly, Aries. Whatever it is that you need, like I said, it could have been past hood trauma. Past childhood trauma. Things that you've been holding on to, that allowed you to be in this stern, firm state you are in this mental state that you're in. And it's a need for you to change those things because it probably closes off connections that need to come in, like your soul family, people that you're supposed to be connected to at this time, because you're so guarded and protected. And it's time for you to look at the bigger picture. So go ahead and do the work. Go ahead and go within. Aries, you got this. You got this. Be gentle with yourself. Detach from what no longer is a benefit for you. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Physically too. Okay? Stop being so guarded and protected with your emotions. And allow yourself to feel and deal and heal. All right, Aries. So I hope you enjoyed the messages. I hope that they resonated with you. If not, I hope that you found something here that was useful for you moving forward. Again, check out your check out your moon and your rising sign. Okay, because it could be additional messages over there for you. And like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as you know, until next time, Aries, bye.